English learners, welcome back to the English Leap podcast, your cozy little place to learn real English through easy, everyday conversations. I'm Anna.
And I'm Jake. And today we are talking about something that sounds very simple, but actually stops a lot of people in their tracks. Asking for help in English.
Yes, asking for help. Such a small thing, such a big challenge.
Because for many learners, asking for help feels uncomfortable, even when they need it, even when they really need it.
They would rather struggle alone in silence than say the words, "Can you help me?"
Which is honestly a little heartbreaking when you think about it.
It really is, because help is available. People around them are ready to help, but the words just do not come out.
And today, we are going to fix that. We're going to talk about why asking for help feels hard, what the right phrases are, and how you can ask for help confidently in real everyday situations.
In simple English, clear English, English that you can actually use tomorrow.
And this episode is for beginners, so if you're just starting your English journey, or if you're somewhere in the early middle, this one is made for you.
We are keeping everything simple and practical today. Real situations, real phrases, real confidence.
And at the end, we'll have our word tour, where we explain the most useful words from today in clear, easy English with simple examples.
So get comfortable, take a breath, and let's talk about asking for help.
All right, so let's start with the honest question. Why is asking for help so hard for English learners?
Because I think if we understand the problem, we can solve it better.
Yes. What are the reasons people avoid asking for help in English?
I think there are a few. The first one is embarrassment. People feel embarrassed to admit they do not understand something or that they need help.
Right. There's this feeling that asking for help means you're showing weakness, that you're not smart enough or capable enough.
But that is completely upside down thinking. Asking for help is actually a sign of intelligence. Smart people know when they need help, and they are not afraid to ask for it.
Exactly. The person who struggles alone for hours and gets nowhere is not brave. The person who asks for help and solves the problem in 5 minutes is smart.
Very smart and very efficient. Efficient means doing something in the best possible way without wasting time or energy.
Asking for help is one of the most efficient things you can do.
Absolutely. So embarrassment is one reason. What is another?
Not knowing the right words. This is very common for English learners. They want to ask for help, but they don't know how to phrase the question politely.
So they stay silent, not because they don't want help, but because they don't know how to ask for it in English.
And that's exactly what today's episode is solving. We are giving you the words, the phrases, the tools.
So that the next time you need help, you have exactly what you need to ask for it.
What is a third reason people avoid asking?
Fear of bothering someone. A lot of people feel like they're disturbing others by asking for help, like they're taking up someone's time.
Oh yes, that feeling of, I don't want to be a burden.
A burden means something heavy that someone has to carry, and nobody wants to make other people feel burdened.
But here's the truth. Most people actually like helping others. It makes them feel useful. It makes them feel good.
Helping someone gives you a small, warm feeling inside, like you did something good today.
So when you ask someone for help, you're actually giving them an opportunity to feel that good feeling.
You are being generous by asking. That's a beautiful way to look at it.
It really is. You're not disturbing them, you're giving them a chance to be helpful.
And most people, when asked politely, are very happy to help.
Very happy. People are generally kind, especially when you approach them politely and respectfully.
Which brings us to the heart of today's episode. How do you ask for help politely in English?
Let's get into it.
Okay, so the first thing to know is that asking for help in English almost always starts with a soft opening, a gentle beginning before the actual question.
Why is this soft opening important?
Because it prepares the other person. It tells them, hey, I'm about to ask you something. It's a small signal, and it makes the whole interaction feel more natural and more polite.
Like knocking before entering a room.
Exactly like that. You don't just walk straight in, you knock first.
So what are some soft openings you can use?
The most common and most useful one is, excuse me. 2 simple words, very powerful.
Excuse me. Yes, this is the universal door opener in English.
It gets attention, it shows you're being respectful, and it tells the other person you're about to say something.
You can use excuse me in almost any situation, on the street, in a shop, in an office, in a classroom.
Everywhere. Excuse me is always appropriate, always polite.
So what is another soft opening?
Warm. I'm sorry to bother you. This one is slightly longer, but it's very warm. It shows immediately that you are considerate. Considerate means you think about other people's feelings and time.
You can say, I'm sorry to bother you, but could you help me with something?
And the person immediately feels that you are a kind, polite person, and they want to help you.
Because considerate people attract helpful people.
Always. Another soft opening is, excuse me, do you have a moment? This one is especially good when you think the person might be busy.
Because you're checking first. You're asking if they have time before you take it.
And people really appreciate that. They appreciate being asked rather than just assumed to be available.
So you have 3 soft openings. Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, and do you have a moment?
3 gentle doors into a helpful conversation.
Beautiful. Now after the soft opening, what comes next?
The actual request, the part where you say what you need.
So there's a very important skill here. Being specific.
Yes, when you ask for help, be clear and specific about what you need. Vague requests are hard to answer. Specific requests are easy to answer.
For example, if you're lost and you need directions, don't just say, I need help. Say, excuse me, could you help me find the post office, please?
See the difference? The second request tells the person exactly what you need. They know immediately how to help you.
And they don't have to ask you 3 follow-up questions just to understand what you want.
Which saves everyone time and makes the whole interaction smoother.
Smoother means easier and more comfortable with fewer problems or interruptions.
A smooth interaction is what everyone wants, and being specific helps create that.
Now let's talk about some of the most useful phrases for asking for help in English, because I want listeners to have a real collection of phrases they can use.
Yes, a collection. Like tools in a box. You pick the right tool for the right situation.
Okay, first phrase. Could you help me with this, please?
Simple, clear, polite. This works in almost any situation. At school, at work, in a shop, with a friend.
Could you help me with this, please? Very easy to remember.
Second phrase, would you mind helping me for a moment?
Ooh, this one is lovely. Would you mind is a very polite way to make a request in English.
It's soft, it's respectful, and it gives the other person the option to say no without feeling awkward.
You can say, would you mind helping me carry this? Or would you mind explaining that again?
Very natural, very polite. Perfect for everyday situations.
Third phrase. I was wondering if you could help me.
I was wondering is a very gentle way to start a request. It sounds thoughtful, like you've been thinking about whether to ask.
It's humble. Humble means not acting like you're better than others, not demanding, just gently asking.
You can say, I was wondering if you could help me understand this form, or I was wondering if you could point me in the right direction.
Both of those sound so natural and so polite.
And fourth phrase, is there any chance you could help me?
Is there any chance is a beautiful phrase. It's almost apologetic in the nicest way. It acknowledges that the person might be busy or might not be able to help.
But it still asks, gently.
You can say, is there any chance you could help me with my homework? Or, is there any chance you could take a look at this for me?
Lovely phrases, very natural, very beginner-friendly.
And fifth phrase, could you show me how to do this, please?
This one is specifically useful when you need someone to demonstrate something, not just explain it, but actually show you.
Like if you don't understand how to use a machine, or a program on a computer, or a process at work.
Could you show me how to do this is very direct, but still very polite.
So, 5 phrases. Could you help me with this, please? Would you mind helping me? I was wondering if you could help me. Is there any chance you could help me? Could you show me how to do this?
5 tools in the toolkit, ready to use anytime. Now let's talk about real-life situations, because I think examples make everything click.
Yes, let's go through some everyday situations where you might need to ask for help in English.
Situation 1. You're at a supermarket and you can't find what you're looking for.
Very common, very real. You're looking for something specific, coconut milk or a certain type of flour, and you've walked around the whole shop twice and you can't find it.
So you approach a shop assistant and you say, "Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm looking for coconut milk, but I can't find it. Could you point me in the right direction?"
Perfect. Soft opening, specific problem, polite request. And the shop assistant knows exactly what you need and exactly how to help you.
And probably takes you directly to the right aisle.
Problem solved in 30 seconds.
Situation 2. You're at work or school and your computer is not working properly.
Technology problems, the universal enemy.
You go to a colleague or a classmate and you say, "Excuse me, do you have a moment? My computer is not connecting to the internet and I'm not sure what to do. Would you mind taking a look?"
Again, soft opening, specific problem, polite request.
And most colleagues will happily come and look because it's a small thing to them and a big thing to you.
And helping you makes them feel useful and valued.
Which they are. Helpful colleagues are absolutely valued.
Situation 3. You're at a doctor's office and you didn't understand something the doctor said.
Oh, this one is so important because in a yes, the after part. This is so important and often forgotten. When someone helps you, always say thank you. Always.
It sounds obvious, but in a nervous moment, people sometimes get the help they needed and then just walk away.
And that small missing thank you can feel rude even if you did not mean it that way.
So always say thank you and make it genuine. Genuine means real and sincere, not just a quick mumble, but an actual thank you that the person can feel.
You can say, "Thank you so much. That was really helpful."
Or, "I really appreciate your help. Thank you."
Or even just, "Thank you. You have been very kind."
All of those leave the other person feeling good about helping you.
And feeling good about helping you means if you ever see them again and need help, they will be happy to help again.
You are building a reputation as a polite, grateful person, and that reputation follows you in a very good way.
Always leave people feeling glad they helped you. That is the goal.
And if the help someone gave you was really significant, really meaningful, you can say, "I cannot thank you enough. That really made a difference."
That really made a difference. Such a powerful phrase. It tells the person that their help actually changed something for you.
And that's the best feeling for someone who has helped, knowing their help actually mattered.
So say it when it's true. Say it with feeling and mean every word.
All right, let's move into our word tour. These are the key words from today's episode. All useful, all practical, all explained in clear, simple English.
Yes, these words will help you ask for help, understand situations, and communicate more naturally and confidently every day. Let's begin.
Our first word is efficient.
Efficient means doing something in the best way without wasting time or energy. Asking for help is efficient. It gets you to the answer faster.
You can say, "Asking for directions was more efficient than walking around lost for an hour."
Or, "She found an efficient way to solve the problem by asking her colleague."
Being efficient is not lazy, it's smart.
Let's repeat it. Efficient.
Efficient.
Next word, considerate.
Considerate means thinking about other people's feelings and time. When you are considerate, you ask politely and you respect the other person.
You can say, "She was very considerate and checked if I had time before asking her question."
Or, being considerate when you ask for help makes people more willing to give it.
Considerate people are easy to help and easy to be around.
Let's repeat it. Considerate.
Considerate.
Next word, burden.
A burden is something heavy that someone has to carry. In conversation, feeling like a burden means feeling like you are taking up too much of someone's time or energy.
You can say, "I don't want to be a burden, but could you help me with this?"
Or, "She felt like a burden when she asked for help, but the others were happy to assist."
Remember, most people do not see your question as a burden. They see it as an opportunity to help.
Let's repeat it. Burden.
Burden.
Now the word humble.
Humble means not thinking you are better than others, not demanding, just quietly and honestly asking without showing off or being aggressive.
You can say, "She was humble enough to ask for help even though she was the most experienced person in the room."
Or, a humble question gets a much warmer response than an aggressive one.
Being humble when you ask for help is a strength, not a weakness.
Let's repeat it. Humble.
Humble.
Next word, thorough.
Thorough means careful and complete, paying attention to every detail. When you ask someone to repeat or write something down, you're being thorough.
You can say, "She was thorough and asked the doctor to explain everything twice."
Or being thorough means making sure you truly understand before moving on.
Thorough is always a compliment.
Let's repeat it. Thorough.
Thorough.
Now the word disarming.
Disarming means taking away tension or making someone relax. When you're honest and humble, it's disarming. It makes the other person feel comfortable and ready to help.
You can say, her honest admission that her English was still improving was disarming. Everyone wanted to help her.
Or, a warm smile can be very disarming in an awkward situation.
Honesty is one of the most disarming things in the world.
Agreed. Let's repeat it. Disarming.
Disarming.
Next word, rephrase.
Rephrase means to say the same thing in different words. When you ask someone to rephrase, you're asking them to explain in a simpler or different way.
You can say, "Could you rephrase that? I didn't fully understand."
Or, he rephrased his question and she understood immediately.
Rephrasing is a gift. It brings understanding where there was confusion.
Agreed. Let's repeat it. Rephrase.
Rephrase.
Now the word assistance.
Assistance means help. It's a slightly more formal word for help. You might use it in an email or a formal conversation.
You can say, I would appreciate your assistance with this matter.
Or, "Thank you for your assistance. It was very helpful."
Assistance is a professional and polite word. Keep it in your vocabulary for formal situations.
Let's repeat it. Assistance.
Assistance. Now the word genuine.
Genuine means real and sincere, not fake, not just going through the motions. When your thank you is genuine, people can feel it.
You can say, her thank you felt genuine and it made me glad I helped. Or, always make your gratitude genuine. People can tell the difference.
Genuine kindness costs nothing and means everything.
Agreed. Let's repeat it. Genuine.
Genuine.
And our final word today, impression.
An impression is the feeling or opinion someone forms about you after they meet you or interact with you. A positive impression means they think well of you.
You can say, she made a great impression by asking politely and thanking everyone sincerely.
Or, first impressions matter. Being polite and humble creates a positive one.
Every time you ask for help politely and thank someone genuinely, you leave a positive impression.
And positive impressions follow you everywhere in the best possible way.
Let's repeat it. Impression.
Impression.
And that's the end of our word tour for today.
10 important words: efficient, considerate, burden, humble, thorough, disarming, rephrase, assistance, genuine, impression.
Say them out loud. Write them down. Use them in a sentence today.
Because using a word is how you own it, and you deserve to own these words.
Now, before we finish, let's leave you with one final thought about asking for help.
Yes, and it's this. Asking for help is not giving up. It's not admitting defeat. It's not showing weakness.
Asking for help is one of the bravest and most intelligent things a person can do.
It says, I care enough about this to make sure I get it right. It says, I value my own time and the time of others.
It says, I am a person who moves forward, not someone who stays stuck because they were too proud to ask for help.
Proud in the wrong way, not the good kind of proud.
Exactly. There's a healthy pride that says, I can do this, and there's an unhelpful pride that says, I cannot ask for help.
Choose the healthy kind every time.
And remember the phrases from today. Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you. Could you help me with this, please? I was wondering if you could help me with this. Is there any chance you could help me? Could you show me how to do this?
These phrases are your keys. Use them every day if you can.
Ask one question in English today. Just one. It can be tiny, it can be simple, but ask it.
And when someone helps you, thank them genuinely, warmly, and mean it.
That's the full circle. Ask, receive, thank, and do it all with kindness.
Tell us in the comments, what is one situation where you need to ask for help in English? We would love to know, and maybe we can help you find the right words.
And if this episode helped you feel more ready to ask for help in English, please like, subscribe, and share it with another learner who needs a little more confidence today.
Take care of your English.
Take care of your courage. This is Anna.
And this is Jake.
And you have been listening to the English Leap podcast. Bye.